The date of the 21st is quickly approaching and everybody is anticipating it to be a good one because of the options. Well, here I want to take a minute to actually talk about options, look at some of the later news that we have found out, and look at some other good stuff which we should be remembering in regards to them. So if it sounds like a good video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. But with that being said, this is not financial advice, it is only opinion based, but we're going to dive in and we're going to look at what we have. So the first thing's coming from user Spangler77 2 days ago on Reddit. It's very simple how they are manipulating the price. We are buying way out of the money calls, they are buying just in the money puts, and when it strikes the buy the next in the money put, they buy the next in the money put. A legal short ladder attack is that simple. It is that simple. Our options apes are playing dreams, our share buyers are purchasing one share to their 100 in the money puts. Figure this out, we turn Max Payne onto them. The user then goes on to say they forgot this in the original post, but they then close out their in the money puts throughout the day while laddering us down. This way the shares never have to be delivered. This is how you can trade millions of shares without massive movement in price. Apparently this is seen as a scam. So once more, it is just a few of the tactics that they are playing behind the scenes and how they are manipulating the price. I do completely agree. They are definitely catching people out with options and people should be aware of what's going on with options. But before we do move on to what's going to go on in the next few days, let's talk about why people should be careful about options. Now, this one's coming from Peter R. Han, a very vocal voice on Twitter. The main reason AMC has been continually dropped over the last few months is because of options delta. Specifically the January the 21st expiries. Huge amount of out of the money puts expiring. As the share price gets close to those strike levels below 20, the higher delta needs to be hedged. He then goes on to say, the shorts would love to have those puts expire in the money, so they do whatever they can to encourage momentum. AI funds drop it and drop it. Their collateral requirements fall as the share price falls as well, delaying the margin calls. Scaring retail into selling is a fringe benefit. They may also hope to force some institutional sellers to sell on internal risk mandated loss limits. On the flip side though, option sellers should be fighting them here and seem to be doing as the price is not staying below 20. Any drop is likely temporary here as the entire reason for the play hasn't changed. And if anything, the fundamentals are stronger now than they were this time last year and also when the stock was at the prior levels. Bargain hunting by volume may explode on the drops, so hard to see where the price is going to stay suppressed. So Peter there is talking about something which I have mentioned a few times in the past. I do completely agree with it. They want to see those puts come into the money, but they also want to scare people out of the play. It's not going to work in my opinion, but it is something that they have to try and do because we already know now at this point this is too big to control. So they're in a bit of a bad predicament. They're going to try and get people to sell, to make the price drop, to make sure that their puts remain in the money. Is it going to happen? Who knows, we've got some time to go, but I do think that is one of the main reasons why the price is dropping, and one thing that we should remember when we think about the options. Now, the last thing that we have is talking about the 21st specifically. The options train for the 21st this week is nuts. The Max Payne is said to be at $21, but it appears that hedgies lose no matter where we close. I'm excited throughout, though I know hedge funds are going to have some boss crime moves up their sleeves. What do you guys think of the options expiring on this date? Coming from Yogi Scott. So yeah, we've seen the options data before. It's big, it's very, very big for options this week, and that's why a lot of people are anticipating massive things coming in the near future. I think this one could be a big week, but as I have said before, whilst I do love AMC and whilst I want to see it do well in the short, long, and mid-term, I think there is that potential, of course, that they are going to do their best to manipulate the price to make sure our calls are out of the money. Now, I've said it before, when it comes to the calls and the puts and the options in general, I do urge people to go on the side of caution. I've said it before, I am not a financial advisor, so I cannot tell you what to do, and I do not wish to tell you what to do. But for me, I would not buy calls. I personally would not. I would buy the shares. I understand it, that there is a incentive to buy calls in the sense that if you do get that in the money price, you're going to get some big profits. Obviously, on top of that, you do run the risk of those calls expiring worthless, which is something which is extremely unlikely in regards to the shares itself. So I think I would buy the shares rather than the options. It's just my opinion, but that is the way that I would do it. It's about risk and reward. I understand that the risk and reward for options is massive, but let's face it, the risk and reward to AMC stock anyway is already huge, so to get options in there and increase that massively, I don't think it's worth it in my eyes, and that's just my opinion. But overall, I think options are a big thing, especially in this week. We're looking forwards into them, but I did want to acknowledge and highlight some of the things which are going on behind the scenes with options so that people are aware as to what we should be expecting both this week, but also in the future when we're thinking about buying options and when we think about both puts and calls. So it's been a relatively short video this time. I hope you did enjoy it though. I hope we covered some things which you guys could understand and actually learn from. Again, if you did, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe, because we make content like this every single day, multiple videos as well. So do subscribe, share the video if you can, and I'll be back with you guys to make another video in just a little while. Goodbye until then, see you soon. So thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here. And again, if you do join us, it is completely free, link is down below. But if you do want to become a Patreon, you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name. So your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.